I am Hans and this is my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Today we are going to be talking about speakers. Now I know I already did a video showing you guys how I made my Alexa speaker so that it would actually all be a one speaker enclosure in my last video. So you guys can go check that one out if you want to see that. I don't want to do all that again because we already did it, but I did do another one. And so now I have two speakers and I did the same thing. I put the Alexa in on the top. And now I have a left and a right channel. So I actually have a stereo setup. I'm gonna show you how I did it, and we're gonna do that right now. Let's go! Oh, perfect. We're gonna have to plug everything in kind of blind here. Oh yeah. And then we're just gonna be able to tap right into this, put those on the back side. We're gonna bolt them on. Bada bing, bada boom. So the board's got markings on it. We'll go with this brass fitting on the back side here like it was, and then we'll go ahead and put this one on, put a washer on. We're gonna just, there we go, tighten that one down just like that. And this is the last time we're gonna see this thing for a while. We do have the exact same setup. I've got 1 amp running on a left channel. I've got 1 amp running on the right channel. So then I have a full stereo setup. The other way I could do it is with my other speakers that I have in the front of the house, is I run 1 amp into the speaker and the amp is like sticking out pretty much. So I've got this knob sound set up here. I cut the hole in the speaker here. This is a really nice KLH speaker. If you like KLH, which I really do, they are really nice. So we have a little notch here. We got the coming out of here with the sound coming off of that. I do need to hook the power up to this. We're gonna have one more cord coming out of that, and that's the power cord. So all the power and everything is gonna be inside of here. We're gonna have a subwoofer cord because this has a subwoofer on it. We're gonna have a left speaker because this is gonna be the right speaker. And we are going to have a power cord that's gonna come in from this into here, and there's gonna be a power source in here. So there's gonna be one more cord coming out of here that will be just power. Compared to having an amplifier, big amp, and then you've got all these wires that are exposed, we're taking the and we're putting that inside with all the power cords inside. So I think this is going to be kind of cool. I have a specific application for this, so it may not work for everybody, but this is where I'm at with the project right now. We're going to go ahead and finish this up, finish that up. I do need to find an extension cord, and I don't know if I have another one, so that could hold me back tonight. Good news. I found an extension cord that's kind of a darker color, which is going to be better for me because I want to hide this thing as much as I can. One more cord going in for power. And then, I don't know, that should be plenty of cord in there for that. I'm going to tie a knot in it here, and we're done. These are all the wires. We've got this coming in from here out to here, and then we've got our sub, and then we've got our power. So we are good to go. We can snug this thing right back up in here. Go to your home. Why won't you go to your home? Just go home. There it is. So I know that some of you guys might be going, oh man, what a waste of time, whatever, you could have just got an amp and plugged it in. You're right. I could have just put the amp on top of the speaker, put the piece on top of there, and had all kinds of wires running around and plug things in, and it would be done by now. But next time I go to move this thing, which I'm going to probably do more often than not, I want to make sure that it's easy. It's got to be a simple process, and this thing's going to just sit right up here like this, so it's above, and I can pull this out if I want to and put it on the wall or whatever. If it's not listening to me very well or can't hear me very well because of the speaker, I can pull this out. I've got about 12 inches of extra cable right there. We need to get power in here, get this all lined up with some power. The nice thing about these wires is when they make them so that there's one side of them that is grooved and one side is smooth, so you can tell which one's positive and negative. Now, I don't know which one's positive and negative, but I know that if I can match these two back up to the way that they were, then they are going to be set up right. You gotta pick the right gun. I'm gonna tighten these up. I think I should use this one. This is what we ended up with here. We've got our speakers, we've got this, and we've got power internally inside of that thing that is running out of there. I've got two wires coming out of here. One is for the sub and one is for the other speaker, which is right over there. So we're gonna plug that one in. Powering on, first test. That light came on, that's good. We got power. The other is coming on. Looks like it's doing its thing. Turn it on. Tell me a joke.
What's the tooth fairy's favorite Arctic animal? The polar bear.
To play royalty-free music.
Shuffling songs by royalty-free music on Amazon Music.
Sounds pretty good. Volume 7. Volume 10. I'm happy. I'm really happy with the way this sounds. So let's put this in the house and we will crank it up and see. I know you guys can't tell how it sounds, but we'll crank it up anyway. I mean, why not? Volume 10. See what's coming here. That's one thing that's really impressive, is that even though this thing is cranking, this thing's on top, I had it volume 10 and this thing's, I don't know, 3/4 of the way up, and it still recognized my voice. To volume 6. Next song. Oh yeah. Hey, we're back in the house. We've got the speakers set up. We've got the dot in there. We're gonna go ahead and say, play royalty-free music everywhere.
Shuffling songs by royalty-free music on Amazon Music, playing on the Everywhere group.
So I've got it set up so that it's going to play the left channel here, the right channel, and the other speaker. So if we go over here, we've got another speaker right here playing. Sounds pretty good for some royalty-free music. And then we've got this speaker that we set up here with the amp. So we're all dialed in here. We've got our dot up there. Got this speaker on the other side with all of our shoes. And then we have the wire that just runs right along the wall in here that goes over to the other speaker, which is here. And then we've got our wire for the sub right there. And then we've got our power wire. So you got 3 wires coming out of there. And it sounds really good. I'm actually really impressed. It sounds really nice. We are done with this project. I've got sound. I'm gonna do speakers in the back on my back deck, but I might wait until next summer to do that. And maybe I'll make a video, I don't know. You guys get it. This was kind of a fun project. Thank you guys for watching. If this was helpful at all, please subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to see more content like this, and you will see me in the next video.
Let's go!